by Sham Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, and GMS, and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of the earth, and preaching and teaching in sincerity and in truth. Alright? Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Right, he will have mercy upon Jacob. This is Jacob. Right? Jacob, his name was changed to Israel after he fought with the angel. Right? Israel means Yasharala. He is the Prince of Power. Right? Jacob is the head. Jacob is going to rule the world. Right? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7. Right? Jacob is of all the Lord's creations, his favorite son. His special and chosen son. 20. Sorry, 7 and 6.
This is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people.
For Jacob is a holy people.
Unto Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi.
Right. We are holy, we are cleansed, we are sanctified. Right? And who is this Jacob? Because this Jacob that we're speaking about here are those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the 12 tribes, the men who are sighing and crying right now on the highways and byways. Go ahead.
Yahawah thy power.
This whole thing, this whole job, this whole work that we're doing right now is a spiritual work. So we know that the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native, as depicted on the sign, they are Jacob, right? But right now, most of the spiritual Jacob, right? That spiritual Jacob are those that have reformed, those that have take what? Those that have repented, right? And cast off that wicked man, that old man, right? And take the counsels of the Most High and move forward to do His work. Why?
Yahawah thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, so when we come out here, we say that the Negroes, the Latino, and the natives who are Jacob, that's the truth, are better than the East Indians, are better than the so-called white man, are better than the Chinese man, are better than the Japanese man, right? Are better than the Hawaiians, the Polynesians, the Aborigines. This is the validation of what we are saying. Repeat it.
What is that?
Yeah. No, it's from right there. Yeah. Above all the others.
Yahawah thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He hath chosen Jacob to be a special people
unto himself.
Unto himself.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right. That's why on this side, we have Israel on top, because we are above all the other nations. We are above all the other races. We are special. We are chosen to be better than them. Why we are better than them? Because our spirit is a spirit of righteousness. Alright? That was it?
Yeah. That was it.
Isaiah 14.
Isaiah 14 and 1. Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
And he will yet choose Israel because what? The price was paid for Israel. Yahawashi suffered for Israel. He was crucified for Israel. He shed blood for Israel. He was that ultimate sacrifice. Right? So we were bought at a price. Alright, that's in Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter. Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. Actually, yeah, no, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. Let's get to the point.
6 and 20?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20, yeah.
1 Corinthians 6 and 20. For ye are bought with a price.
Oh, we were bought with a price. Go ahead.
Therefore glorify Yahawah in your body.
Glorify Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi, because we can't go to the Yahawah directly. And that price that we have to give reverence to our Savior. There's a reason why Yahawashi is called a Mashiach, the anointed. There's a reason why he's called our Lord. Right? He's the Lord of his servants. Right? He's the Lord of all of us on the highways and byways that preach and teach his name. Yahawashi. He's our Savior. He died for us to pardon our sins. Right? Only my copy because facing.
Therefore, glorify Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi in your body and in your spirit.
In your body and in your spirit. Alright? Go ahead.
Which are Yahawah's.
Which are Yahawah's. So everything that we do carnally and spiritually supposed to be in the glory of Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi. Read verse 18 and 19.
Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body.
Every sin that a man doeth is without the body. Which body we speaking about? The spiritual body, you know. Right? Because sin is a transgression of the law. Right? Go ahead.
But he that committed fornication sinneth against his own body.
Right. So physically you sin against your own body because why? You're transgressing the law. Right? That's the person, the physical, right? And then spiritually, you're being out of the body of Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi, because the spiritual body of Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi, which is all his men, through his spirit, of course the four corners of the earth, right? You'll be separated from them. You'll be separated from them. The scriptures talk about being without the camp. You'll be outside the camp. Your spirit will be separated from them, right?
What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you? So this physical body here is the temple of the Most High. It's not a church. It's not a place where you can go and ritually clean and ritually visit on a certain set day, right? Where there's the congregation, a mass underneath a shelter. This is the body, right? It's works. It's by our works we serve the Most High, right? Be it righteous or unrighteous is what we offer unto the Most High by your works, right? Which ye have of Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi.
Right. So try and make your works be righteous and to be holy and to be sanctified for Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi. Because what? Why? To be sanctified, to be holy, it's the only way that the Holy Spirit is going to visit you. It's going to be upon you. Go ahead.
And ye are not your own?
Yeah, not your own.
Back to 20.
Right, go ahead, read it again.
For ye are bought with a price.
Because we are bought with a price. So we have to glorify and we have to give reverence to Yahawashi. Right? Give me Exodus 23, verse 20.
Exodus 23 and 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared.
Right.
Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression.
Yahawah, right, that's it. He will not pardon our transgression. Yahawashi was the one given the authority to pardon our transgression. But why? Because he was found worthy and faithful. Right? He was the one who suffered the cross. He was the one that suffered the cross for the nation of Israel. In Matthew 1:21.
It's Matthew 1:21. And he shall bring forth a son.
This is the angel talking to Joseph. Right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt call his name Yahawashi.
I shall call his name Yahawashi, not Jesus. That was his Hebrew name. Alright, go ahead.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
He shall what? Save his people from their sins. How is he going to do that? How is he going to do that? Right? He did that by dying on that cross, suffering tribulation. Right? Give me say Matthew chapter 2 now, verse 6.
Matthew 2 and 6. And though Bethlehem in the land of Judah.
Though Bethlehem in the land of Judah. Go ahead.
Art not the least among the princes of Judah? For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
There shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Right? Who's that governor? Go to Hebrews chapter 12. Take it out. Hebrews chapter 12, chapter 2, right? He's our governor. You know why he's our governor? Because he was found worthy. And our governor is a ruler. He's a lord, right? He was found worthy, right? Why he was found worthy? Because he suffered for the nation of Israel. He was our ultimate sacrifice, our ultimate blood sacrifice. The sacrament or the sacrifice, sorry, that the Levite priest used to do. He trumped all that sacrifice. Being the last sacrifice given up for the whole nation. Hebrews chapter 12.
What? 2. Okay. Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahawashi.
We're looking out. This is for his men. We're looking unto Yahawashi right now. Go ahead.
The author and finisher of our faith.
He's the author and the finisher of our faith. What's our faith? The hope that he will come and deliver us. Right, the scripture said in Revelation chapter 1 verse 8, he is the Alpha, not I am. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Right, the beginning of our salvation came with him. Right, and the climax of it will be him delivering his children, the elect of his children. Go ahead. Or the elect. Go ahead.
Who for the joy that was set before him.
Who for the joy that was set before him, which was what? That promise that he would inherit the kingdom, providing that he sacrificed for us.
Endured the cross.
He endured what? The cross. He endured the cross, which was what? Affliction. He was spat on. He was kicked. He was whipped. Right? He bore mockery. He bore shame. He bore what? The thorn of crown. The crown of thorns, sorry. Right? Go ahead.
Despising the shame, and they sat down at the right hand of the throne of Yahawah.
Let's repeat that last part because they have a part of what? Contradiction. You read that?
Not yet.
What?
For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners.
He endured much contradiction of sinners. Now understand that statement, right? Because the sin is to transgress the law. And the law was given unto who? Israel, unto Jacob, right? So what was the contradiction? That his same people, they chose the Savior, our Savior, they choose to kill their Savior. Because they was given the option to save who? What? One of the men. Because this was around the time of the Passover and the culture was about pardon one of the men. Right? Herod said he found no sin in him. Right? But they turned to the people and they said, what will you all have? What will you all do? It is your custom that around this time to pardon one. And who they chose? They chose Barabbas, the thief. Right? And they put our Savior, which was contradictory. The nation of Israel killed their Savior. They killed a chosen out of them. Right? They killed their brother, their leader, their Lord. Right? That was a great contradiction. Go ahead.
For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against him, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds.
Least he be wearied and faint in your mind. So what? This work that we do here, coming out on the highways and byways, week in and week out. We sit down videos, fellowship with brethren, trying up your faith. Right? Consider that all that we're going through, this we ain't go through as much as our Savior did on that cross, or on his way to the cross. Right? Because he was afflicted, he was whipped, as I said. With the Cat 9 whip. Look up the Cat 9 whip. Or even what the movie, Passion of Christ. Right? It depicted some of the affliction. Right? Seeing it, and I mean, some of our hearts went out. Right? Seeing that depiction. But to really be there and to know in the spirit, as his disciples knew that was his Lord and Savior of Israel. And to see that Savior go through that, that had to be a painful thing, right? That had to be emotionally trying, right? But guess what? We've been tried too, right? We've been tried through the men of the Lord. Because the eyes of the Lord upon a sinful kingdom, we've been tried, we've been refined. So he's saying what? Read the last verse.
For consider that he For consider him that he endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be wearied and faint in your mind.
Right, so we can't faint. Alright, no, we can't faint. All that we're going through, we can't faint. We can't afford to. Alright? Be strengthened. Yeah. Be strengthened in the fact that we know that our Savior, he been there and done that. Right? And if he did it, he said he's good. He will give us a comforter. That comforter is the scriptures. So whatever we go through, find a solution in the scriptures. The comfort is there. Don't faint. Don't give up. Find yourself faithful. When you look at the word faithful, it means to be what? Trustworthy in any office or duty. Our duty is to come out here. It's first to learn and then to come out here and teach. Sincerity and in truth. Right? And wake up the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel to who they are. And endure to the end. Right? Read next verse. The last one.
Verse 4. Ye have not resisted unto blood.
We have not resisted unto blood.
Striving against sin.
Striving against sin. Right? That's it. Right? We have not resisted yet unto blood, striving against sin. Who resisted unto blood, striving against sin? Yahawashi. Right? Yahawashi, he resisted unto blood. He was that ultimate sacrifice for the nation. But guess what? Only trying that the election is going through is going to culminate to something. It's going to culminate to what? Our deliverance and our salvation. Right? Scripture says, what? Strive for the truth until death. That's in Sirach. Strive for the truth until death, right? None of us has died. Yahawashi, well, not none of us has died. Salakia. Yeah, brothers that have died in the faith, right? But we have not. Those of us that still stand, we have not done it until blood, as the scripture said. But we have to strive for the truth until death, right? So we're gonna have we're gonna be what? We nourish in the faith of our hope, right? What are some of the things that we hope for to be delivered? And we hope for the recompense on our enemies of the different things that they done unto us, which is Esau, the so-called white man, the devil, our adversary, Satan, right? And that's what we're reading about in Isaiah chapter 14. Right, go back to it.
Too long?
No, Isaiah chapter 14 and 1. There are Psalms 102 and 13.
Psalm
102.
Psalm 102 and 13. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion.
Right. So this is the replenishing of our hope.